Did you know that most people actually prefer to support small businesses as opposed to the ones that are more nationally owned? A lot of bigger companies lose that genuine connection that smaller companies keep and maintain with their consumers and their communities. Foodology is a consulting company that not only values engagement within the community, but we excel at ensuring that people will keep coming back to your establishment. Have you ever experienced a restaurant with great potential all of a sudden close down? Well, this is how Foodology was formed. We gained inspiration for becoming a consulting company after our focus was firmly set on food quality and customer satisfaction. We knew we could help these smaller companies who bring so much value to their communities. Foodology was founded in Atlanta, Georgia back in 2007, where our expertise leads to your prosperity. Our mission statement is we provide recommendations to deliver measurable expertise and financial results one restaurant at a time. Here at Foodology, we believe in the positive advancement of Mexican restaurants. With the extensive experience of over 250 clients, we respect your family owned small business and will continuously offer restaurant changing results. As a business owner, you'll be glad to know that what we offer will enhance your restaurant's presence in your community. Hello, it's nice to formally meet you. My name is Karmen and I am the organizational consultant for Foodology. I received my bachelor's in business administration or management from the University of West Georgia, and for almost 14 years, I have called Foodology my home. I have always worked as a restaurant consultant, but early on, I tackled different restaurant chains. The restaurant business runs in my blood. Restaurants hit very close to home for me as I remember growing up and experiencing my grandfather's small restaurant passion. From then on, I realized the value of building up these restaurants is far more satisfying for my career. Throughout the years, I have accumulated advanced knowledge and procedures in how to engage your customers in the atmosphere that is your restaurant. Your restaurant is your influence, so I make sure to stress the value of customer satisfaction. Regardless of how your restaurant looks or how your food tastes, it is important to be customer oriented. Always treat them with respect and empathy. With these principles, they will come back for more reasons than just your food. The restaurant I have reviewed is Cinco Mexican Cantina. It is located in Atlanta, Georgia, and they offer a wide variety of Mexican food from soups to nachos to fajitas. And of course, they have a very impressive drink menu. For those who know how to party, they have live entertainment on the weekends in their enclosed rooftop bar, which is something that really sets them apart from being a more traditional restaurant. Just in Atlanta alone, there are several Mexican restaurants to choose from. When one drives on Acres Mill Road, there is both a Chipotle and a Moe's in the vicinity. Now, these are both chains, and we know chains lack the restaurant feel of Cinco Mexican Cantina, but they do offer food that is completely customizable and quick. Another major competitor is Papacito's Cantina, as they have a 4.4 in terms of reviews, stars on the internet, and a similar business setup to Cinco's Mexican Cantina. Currently, Cinco Mexican Cantina sits at 4.1 out of 5 stars online. We strive to be as close to 5 as possible, although some feedback to this establishment is flawless. One customer even writes, I have been to Cinco several times and I always enjoy the friendly staff, quick service, and good food. The restaurant has tons of seating and a rooftop patio, only open during the weekends and during certain hours. They also offer several great specials during the week and have a good selection of simple, delicious tacos. So, the majority of things that this customer pointed out was not food related. In fact, it showed how they fully enjoyed their experience regardless of the food. However, there are many negative reviews that expose the inconsistencies surrounding this business. One in particular exposes some weaknesses. Awful service, no water for over an hour, rushed out. Check tried to be brought over when I didn't even have my second bite. Manager was extremely rude and turned off the TV with half a full restaurant. Terrible service all around. With this review being public to anyone online, it is so important to engage in some restaurant reflection. There are problems with the poor wait staff or training the waiters that interact directly with the customers. There is a lack of customer fulfillment, and there is strained professionalism in management. Now, it's important to note that there will always be reviews that contradict each other, but every single review was a person's experience, and that should be considered. If you want regular customers, these aspects about your company need to be fine-tuned. Compared to your competitor, which is Papacito's Cantina, they receive better reviews, but they tackle the same problems. For instance, one customer says, the food portions have shrunk dramatically, the service is non-existent, and the prices have increased to the point where it just doesn't make sense to eat here anymore. It's a shame because I used to love Papacitos. This customer was not fulfilled in their visit because of poor staff and overall experience. What if we could tackle the problems in these negative reviews head on? Discussion and problem solving of the content in these negative reviews will be handled throughout the duration of your partnership with Foodology. The most important recommendation for Cinco Mexican Cantina is to provide a better experience for customer fulfillment. One thing in particular that can be implemented are service pagers. Each table will be given a pager that is assigned to their waiter or waitress in order to eliminate spotty and inconsistent service. When the table is in need, or if it is a busier night, the pagers can help in the overall efficiency and speed of the service. Although this applies to improving customer fulfillment, it can also simultaneously help the reputation of the wait staff. Another thing that can help is having workers who care. The wait staff may not be as committed to their job if their values do not align with the company's. The manager of Cinco Mexican Cantina needs to sit down with their workers and emphasize the values of the company and how, as a worker, there are specific expectations and how they need to come across. People can tell if someone does not care. So it is important that they do care about delivering good customer service. The last recommendation would be to make sure that the managers are practicing what they preach to their employees. Managerial demeanor and action set an example for everyone else in the establishment, and managers that display non-professional behavior will not be respected. Have managers take special courses in dealing with customer concerns or how to handle things well in your managerial right. A big threat to your business is that customers will find fulfillment in other restaurants. If your restaurant is not contributing much to them wanting to come back, then you have not reached that fulfillment. One customer stated that they saw available waiters and tables, but they had to wait 20 minutes to be seated, and they had to wait an extra 15 minutes to even have their order taken. This is unacceptable because their experience says that they were not the priority and that it was one of the most frustrating experiences that they have ever had with restaurant. Your workers also threaten the reputation of your restaurant. If they do not care about making a good impression on the customer and accurately relaying their order, then they do not need to be in a customer-facing position. Another threat on Cinco Mexican Cantina is that the manager staff is seen as rude. Having an establishment where the manager does not have good communication skills will lead to no good ends. Communication with customers is key. We can use a SWOT analysis chart to organize 4 areas concerning Cinco Mexican Cantina. This chart summarizes your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analyzed from your organization. Having these aspects organized into a chart helps to address what you're good at, what needs improvement, opportunities to improve, and why you should improve your restaurant. In summary, it is so important to highly regard your customers. Everyone nowadays has the internet at their fingertips, and they are fully empowered in the fact that they can review their experiences. It is your job as the restaurant owner and manager to make sure that the customer feels nurtured and satisfied with both your food and service. You can start getting an idea about your reputation online today as you officially begin to incorporate these recommendations. By improving your weaknesses in your wait staff, customer fulfillment, and manager etiquette, your customers will begin to appreciate your business in a new light. You will finally attain a level of communal success with your customers. I have enjoyed so much assisting your restaurant in finding the right factors to facilitate your growth and your engagement. If you ever have any questions or concerns, please do contact us. I will make sure I leave you my business card. Our primary method of communication is by email at info@foodologycg.com, or if you would prefer to visit our website, please do visit us at www.foodologycg.com. Whenever you are in need of restaurant help, we hope you call Foodology, as we believe in the positive advancement of your restaurant. Please accept this complimentary card magnet as a token of our gratitude. We will always be here to help you. Thank you kindly for your partnership.